Lucent history important ancient to modern revision major important kingdoms, founders and capitals. Kaktiya dynasty, founder Prola II. Capital, Warangal, now in Telangana. Legacy, the Kaktiya dynasty is known for its architectural brilliance, particularly the construction of grand forts and temples. They also fiercely resisted the Delhi Sultanate's invasion during the early 14th century, with the last ruler, Rudradeva, being a significant figure. Hoysala dynasty founder Veera Ballala I. Capital, Dwarsamudra, now Halebidu, Karnataka. Legacy, known for their exquisite temple architecture, the Hoysala rulers constructed monumental temples like the ones in Belur and Halebidu, showcasing advanced sculptural art. Malwa Kingdom, founders first established by the Permaras under King Arjun. Capitals, Dhar and Mandu, now in Madhya Pradesh. Legacy, Malwa is known for its distinct Afghan-style architecture, as well as early Islamic influences. Mandu, in particular, became a major center for Afghan rulers in India. Rashtrakuta Empire, founder Dantidurga. Capital, Manyakheta, modern-day Malkhed, Karnataka. Legacy, the Rashtrakutas were renowned for their cultural patronage and military might. They supported poets and scholars like Amrasimha and Kalidasa. Their architectural contribution, such as the Kailas temple at Ellora, remains an outstanding feat of engineering. Mysore Kingdom, founder Hyder Ali, 1761. Capital, Mysore, present-day Karnataka. Legacy, Hyder Ali, and later his son Tipu Sultan, made significant advances in military strategy, including the use of rocket artillery. They also fiercely resisted British expansion in southern India. Hyderabad State, founder Nizamul Mulk, 1724. Capital, Hyderabad, present-day Telangana. Legacy, Hyderabad State was one of the richest princely states under British suzerainty. The Nizams were known for their progressive economic policies, including infrastructural developments such as the construction of the Hussain Sagar Lake. Important historical books and their authors, Mughal and Sultanate era. Tujukai Baburi, written by Babar, it provides a detailed autobiography of Babar's life, his encounters with various kingdoms, and his perspective on the flora and fauna of India. Humayun Nama, authored by Gulbadan Begum, Babar's daughter, this book provides an insightful account of the Mughal Empire through the eyes of a female member of the royal family. Akbarnama, written by Abul Fazl, it is a detailed biography of Emperor Akbar. The book includes Enai Kabri, which is a detailed record of the administration and governance. Padshahnama, chronicled by Abdul Hamid Lahori, this book provides a vivid account of Shah Jahan's reign, focusing on his military conquests and the building of the Taj Mahal. Sir-e Akbar, written by Dara Shikoh, Shah Jahan's son, this book is a Persian translation of 50 Upanishads and serves as an attempt to bridge Hindu and Islamic philosophies. Important books from the Delhi Sultanate period. Tabq-i-Nasiri, by Minhaj Siraj, it is a biographical dictionary detailing the reigns of the Delhi Sultans. Tughlaqnama, authored by Amir Khusro, this book praises the rule of Sultan Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq and his policies. Laila Majnu, another work by Amir Khusro, it merges Persian and Indian cultural elements, offering an adaptation of a popular love legend. Fatwa-e-Jahandari, written by Ziauddin Barni, this book discusses Islamic governance, advising against Hindu participation in politics. Hasht Bihisht, this poetic work by Amir Khusro describes the lives of the first 8 Delhi sultans. Peasant, tribal, and lower caste movements. Peasant movements, Indigo Revolt, 1859-60 led by Digambar and Bishnu Biswas in Bengal. This movement was a direct protest against British policies forcing peasants to cultivate indigo for British textile mills. UP Kisan Sabha, 1918. Led by Gauri Shankar Mishra, it advocated for land reforms and tenant rights, bringing together peasants from various parts of the United Provinces. Awadh Kisan Sabha, 1920. Under the leadership of Baba Ramchandra, movement united peasants against the exploitation of the zamindars. All India Kisan Sabha, 1936. A nationwide organization led by Swami Sahajanand Saraswati, it worked for agrarian reforms and for the welfare of Indian peasants. B. Tribal and ethnic uprisings. Bhil Revolt, 1817. A rebellion led by Sevaram against the British policies that suppressed the tribal communities of central India. Kol Rebellion, 1832. Led by Budhu Bhagat in Chota Nagpur, it was aimed at resisting land alienation and the encroachment of outsiders into tribal lands. Pagalpanthi Revolt, 1830s. A movement led by Karam Shah against the exploitative landlord system and for the protection of tribal autonomy. C. Lower caste and religious reform movements. Heraka Movement, a tribal religious revival movement in Nagaland led by Rani Gai Dinliu, which aimed at social reform and resistance to British rule. Dev Samaj, founded by Shiv Narayan Agnihotri in Lahore, this movement promoted rationalism, moral purity, and women's education. Wahhabi movement, founded by Shah Waliullah and later revived by Sayyid Ahmad Barelvi, it aimed at a puritanical return to true Islamic practices and opposed British influence. 4. Important rebellions and civil uprisings pre-1857. Before the 1857 revolt, several significant rebellions occurred, most of them sparked by socio-economic conditions and British colonial policies. Bhil Uprising, 1817. A reaction by the Bhil tribe in western India, it was against the oppressive forest laws and loss of tribal autonomy. Ramosi Revolt, 1822. A revolt in Maharashtra led by Chittur Singh, protesting against revenue policies and British military presence. Kol Rebellion, 1832. Led by Budhu Bhagat, it was a resistance against land alienation, economic exploitation by outsiders, and British taxation. Religious and social reform movements in India. Hindu reform movements. Arya Samaj, 1875. Founded by Swami Dayanand Saraswati, it advocated for Vedic supremacy, the abolition of idol worship, and caste rigidity. Brahmo Samaj, 1828. Founded by Raja Ram Mohan Roy, this movement emphasized monotheism, rationalism, and social reforms like women's education and the abolition of sati. Islamic reform movements. Wahhabi movement, a revivalist movement founded by Shah Waliullah, it sought to return to pure Islamic practices and opposed British colonialism. Faraiji movement, led by Haji Shariatullah in Bengal, it focused on religious and social reforms among Bengali Muslims and resisted both British interference and exploitative local landlords. Syncretic movements. Heraka movement, led by Rani Gai Dinliu, this was a movement of tribal religious renewal and anti-British sentiments. Pagalpanthi sect. This spiritual movement by Karam Shah targeted socio-economic issues and was deeply rooted in resistance to oppression. Indus Valley Civilization, IVC, major sites and river banks. Harappa River, Ravi River location, Punjab, Pakistan. Notability, first IVC site discovered, known for its granaries and burial practices. Mohenjo-daro River, Indus River location, Sindh, Pakistan. Notability, famous for its advanced drainage system, Great Bath, and multi-storied structures. Chanhudaro River, Indus River location, Sindh, Pakistan. Notability, only IVC site without a citadel, renowned for bead making. Lothal River, Bhogwa River location, Gujarat, India. Notability, important port city with a dockyard, significant for rice husks found at the site. Kalibangan River, Ghaggar River location, Rajasthan, India. Notability, early ploughed fields, fire altars and drainage systems. Banwali River Ghaggar River location Haryana, India. Notability, known for terracotta toys, seals and a planned town layout. Dholavira River Luni, seasonal stream, location Gujarat, India. Notability, features unique water reservoirs, early script, and distinct town planning. Educational and Economic Commissions, colonial to modern India. Hunter Commission, 1882. Head, William Hunter. Focus, reviewed primary and secondary education. Recommended greater local body involvement in education. Sedlar Commission, 1917-19. Head, Michael Sedlar. Focus, studied Calcutta University and proposed a 12-year school system with separate teaching universities. Radhakrishnan Commission, 1948-49. Head, Dr.S. Radhakrishnan. Focus, reviewed higher education and led to the establishment of the University Grants Commission, UGC. Kothari Commission, 1964-66. Head, Dr. D.S. Kothari. Focus, established the 10+2+3 educational structure and proposed a common school system for India. B. Economic and Agriculture related commissions. Famine Commission, 1880. Head, Richard Strachey. Focus, investigated the causes of recurrent famines, recommended measures like irrigation systems and food reserves. Royal Commission on Agriculture, 1928. Head, Lord Linlithgow. Focus, studied rural distress and recommended measures for agricultural reforms, including cooperatives, credit reforms, and irrigation. C. Social Justice and Representation Commissions. Simon Commission, 1927. Chairperson, Sir John Simon. Focus, the Commission faced widespread protests due to the lack of Indian representation. It laid the groundwork for the Government of India Act, 1935. Mandal Commission, 1979. Chairperson, B.P. Mandal. Focus, identified socially and educationally backward classes and recommended a 27% reservation in jobs and education.